up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be playing this Polygel. But first, have you subscribed to my channel? If not, I don't understand why not, because you know these nails are about to be fire. And as usual, everything will be linked down below in the description box. So I already have on my nail tips and my peel off base coat. So now I'm using my Polygel 4-in-1 nail extend glue gel as a base to number one, cover up the peel off base coat, and then two, as a base coat because I'm using my Polygel, and I cured that for 60 seconds in my LED UV light. In my little makeshift dapping dish, I'm using my 91% isopropyl alcohol, and today for this nail design, I'm using my Rosyland Polygel in the color yellow, and I will use my alcohol to spread around my Polygel, and then I will cure each nail for 60 seconds because I know I'm a klutz, and once I get my nail the way I want it, I do not want to mess it up. So yeah, sit back, relax, and watch me put this Polygel on my nails. I actually like this Polygel because it's not hard to work with. I know y'all have seen me use it like a handful of times, and yeah, I really like this Polygel. It's not real. It does get kind of sticky a little bit, but I mean, once it gets sticky, all you got to do is add a little bit more alcohol. I personally have not used anything else as a slip solution other than alcohol, so I can't exactly tell you how it will work with other slip solutions. I've seen people use a base coat as a slip solution. I've seen people actually purchase slip solution, but I mean, I have a whole lot of alcohol at home, like rubbing alcohol, not drinking alcohol, but I have a whole lot of alcohol at home, so I'm like, why would I use other things other than alcohol? So yeah, once I found out I could use alcohol as a slip solution, I was like, all right, that's what I'm going to stick to using, and it works really well. Whenever the Polygel starts sticking to my brush, like I said, I just dip it in the alcohol, like just do a little itty bitty dip in the alcohol and tap up against the edge of the dapping dish, well, air quotes, dapping dish, and yeah, it works perfectly fine. It's easy to mold. I have no issues with it. So far, I like the Rosyland Polygel. I think the only color, I think I've used all the colors now. I know I've used red and green because I did that in a Christmas set like year before last. I've used blue, I believe, and now I've used yellow. So yeah, I think I've used all the colors, and I have no complaints with my Rosyland Polygel, and I found it on Amazon. Oh, and when you saw me picking up like little bits of Polygel from the little scrap pile that I have going on to the side of my dapping dish, it was because I didn't like how see-through it was like at the base of my nail. So I just so instead of having to get more out of the tube, it was just easier to just pick up the little bit that's sitting there right beside my dapping dish. And as you can see, the way I use it is, which you can totally use Polygel however you want to use it, but the way I do it is I go down the side of the nail, and well, I go down the middle of the nail, and then I spread that out from side to side, and then I will slowly push it up to my cuticles. And so the thickness of my nail, well, so my nail tips don't be thick. I like push it back a little bit, and you just only need a gentle touch. And as you can see, I'm starting to get an apex once I get to like my ring finger and my pinky nail, because my first three nails, I don't know why I was struggling to build an apex with them, but Yeah, I like how my ring finger and my pinky nail came out. I was trying to get the other three nails there, but it wasn't trying to get there. But oh well, it is what it is. So now that all the polygel has been laid, I'm using that same isopropyl alcohol with a paper towel, and I am wiping off the tacky layer. Please make sure you rub the tacky layer off with your polygel, or else you will mess up your file. So I'm using my hand file to shape my nail and do majority of the filing. Since polygel is like so easy to file, and it's just a whole lot easier to just hand file, because if you use your e-file, you could most likely file it all off. I have definitely done that before. So yeah, I'm using my hand file on the 100 grit side, and I'm just going around the edges, the free edge, making sure the nail is straight. And then after I'm done with my hand file, I do use my e-file to just tidy up my cuticles a little bit better. By the way, aren't you guys so happy I changed my nail file? This is a brand new nail file. I'm so proud of myself. And so now that I'm done with my hand file, I'm using my e-file just to bring the curve back to my nail underneath the bottom. And also I'm going around the cuticle just to tighten up my cuticle area. And then I am going to just do a quick once over on the whole nail just to like smooth it out, because I didn't want to buff it, and this is a medium grit file, so it took away most of the scratches. And the drill wasn't set any higher than 10, so I think it was like on 6. And look at my desk vacuum making an appearance. Oh, so adorable. And this is what the nails look like after they have been filed and shaped. And now I'm using my Lavender Violets gel polish. I'm using the base gel polish, and because I'm going to use regular colored nail polish on top of it, and I cured that for 60 seconds. And the only reason why I'm using a gel polish over top of this polygel is because it's kind of see-through, and I didn't want it to be see-through. So this gel polish is Lavender Violets, and it is in the color Dodie Yellow, and I will link that down below. And I cured that for 60 seconds as well. So on these nails, I'm using a water decal, and this is just a random bottle of water I had in my room that I didn't finish drinking. And don't be alarmed, I did not eat out of this bowl. This bowl is strictly for nails, and I had accidentally got a spray snow in my bowl and I can't get it out. So that's what the floating white stuff was in it. It was by my window when I used spray snow on my window for Christmas, and I didn't realize it was there. So it is kind of just now like stuck in the bowl. So I cut out the water decals that I wanted to use, and then I just let them soak in the water for like not even a whole minute. So I tried to be extra and use this stamper to put the decal on my nail, but it decided to get stuck on the stamper. Well, it didn't get stuck on the stamper, but it wouldn't come off the way I wanted it to. So I was like, bro, I could have just used my fingers and called it a day. So here's what I'm doing. I am using my fingers to move around the water decal to where I want it to go. Spoiler alert, on both of the nails that I'm going to use the water decals on, the decal does not fit the whole entire nail. So on the side walls, like, it's not gonna have a design. You're just gonna see the gel polish. But oh well, it's whatever. It was still cute. And because it's a water decal, you don't have to cure anything. So yeah, once I get it how I like it, then I'm just gonna like let that fully dry, and then I will put a top coat on top of it. So to get off the extra water decal that's left over, I'm using some acetone, and I'm just gonna melt that to like the tip of my finger. I know you saw me using this brush earlier, but earlier there was no acetone on this brush. It was just a dry brush. And actually I think it was just alcohol on it earlier, and then it just kind of like dried. But here I have alcohol in my actual dapping dish, and I'm just tapping it to the edge just to melt the decal to the edge, and it can fit my nail. And then I'm just going to put it back in place. And then on my pointer nail, I am doing the same exact thing. I'm just tapping it along the edge just to get rid of the excess, and then I'm going around the cuticle so that way I don't have a water decal on my cuticle area. To add a little razzle dazzle to my nails, I'm using my Lavender Violets Diamond Shine top coat, and I'm just applying that to the 3 nails that doesn't have anything on it. I love this top coat. It is, when light hit this top coat, I know y'all see it sparkling. I know y'all see it sparkling on the brush. So like when light hits it, it is super duper, like super duper sparkly. But when light isn't hitting it, it just looks like glitter. And I cured that for 60 seconds, and now I'm just using my regular Lavender Violets top coat, and I'm going to top coat all 5 of my nails and cure that for 60 seconds as well. I'm extra specially making sure I am capping the free edges on the nails with the water decals, because if not, that bad boy will peel. I have had it happen to me plenty of times where my water decal peeled because I did not cap my free edge, and therefore it can like snag onto stuff, and it's just not fun. So if you're going to use a water decal, please make sure you cap the edge of especially the nails with the water decal on it. And you see what I mean about how the water decal, especially like on my ring finger, does not go all the way to the sidewall. The one on my pointer finger, it's okay that it doesn't go to the sidewall, because I mean it's like a negative space one, so you can't really tell. But on my ring finger, you can definitely tell that it doesn't go all the way to the sidewall. And like I said, I cured it for 60 seconds, my LED UV light, and now I'm just using alcohol just to go around the edges and tidy up extra top coat, because y'all know I can't color inside of the lines. So if I can't color inside of the lines, you know I can't paint within my side walls on my nails. So this is what my nails look like fresh out of the lamp, and now it is cuticle oil time. Although my nails aren't crusty, dusty, and busted, or ashy for a change, Lord knows, they still need cuticle oil anyway. And I'm just gonna rub-a-dub-dub that in, and this is what my nails look like, all cute and yellow. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join the family. You can follow me on IG at unique_nails and TikTok at unique_designs. Until next time, bye.